Tajuddin Abbas, GCON, Speaker of the House of Representatives. My Lord, Justice Kudirat Kekereekun, GCON, Chief Justice of Nigeria. Very distinguished Senator Barau Jibrin, Deputy Senate President, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu, CFR, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Your Excellencies, our state governors here present, particularly the chairman of the APC Governors Forum and Governor of Imo State, himself a distinguished senator. Right Honorable Bajabia Amila, CFR, Chief of Staff to the President, distinguished Senator George Akume, Secretary to Government of the Federation, our own National Chairman of the great party in Africa, the APC, His Excellency, my brother Ganduji, distinguished senators, members of the National Assembly, heads of civil service, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Chairman National Assembly Service Commission, and Commissioners, Clerk to the National Assembly, Deputy Clerk to the National Assembly, Clerk of the Senate, and Clerk of the House of Representatives, Secretaries of Directorates of the National Assembly, Head of Security Agencies here present, Head of all federal government parastatals, National Assembly management staff, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. A call to unity and progress of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As a testament to our enduring democracy and the collective aspirations of our great nation, we gather in this venerable chamber where the echoes of democracy resonate with the hopes and dreams of our people. Together, we stand on the cusp of transformation, eager to turn these hopes and dreams into a living reality for the good people of this nation. To put the bows and joints in turning these aspirations into tangible outcomes is our esteemed colleague, a member of the National Assembly, distinguished senator, an indomitable statesman, who today, by the grace of God, happens to be the first ambassador of the National Assembly to become the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. So we welcome you. This great statesman, who is fast becoming a national treasure, is about to present to us the 2025 Appropriation Bill, a solemn declaration of our shared commitment to rise, to strive, and overcome the challenges that confront this nation. The challenges he met when he assumed duties in 2023, very daunting. And he has done his best, and today he's bringing a blueprint to ensure the stability of this country, economically and otherwise, and to bequeath a better future to generations unborn. Mr. President, on behalf of my colleagues in both chambers, I extend a heartfelt welcome to you. We also recognize the presence of our esteemed Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, our Secretary to Government, George Akume, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Adebayo Olawale Edu, the Honorable Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, distinguished Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, His Excellency Chief Nyesom Wike, CON, Mr. Project, the Chief of Staff to the President, as earlier stated, and all members of your delegation, from the Federal Executive Council, along with your entire entourage. Your Excellency, your leadership shines like a beacon of hope, illuminating our path forward in these challenging times. As you profoundly stated, and I want to quote, "A nation is built not merely by the bricks and mortar of its structures, but by the resilience and determination of its people," unquote. This truth resonates deeply, reminding us that it is the spirit of our citizens that defines our nation, and not just the infrastructure and edifices that we construct on a daily basis. Under your administration, we have witnessed remarkable strides in economic reforms, aimed at enhancing our nation's stability and growth. The courageous decisions you had to take, removal of fuel subsidies, though challenging, showcases your unwavering commitment to redirecting resources to critical sectors such as education and health. Your collaboration with the Central Bank has culminated in an environment ripe for investment, and your focus on infrastructural development reflects a visionary commitment to improving the connectivity that fuels any nation's economy. Furthermore, your initiatives to strengthen our security framework stand as a testament to resolving and tackling the pressing challenges of our times. We commend your tireless efforts, along with those of our brave men and women in uniform, for liberating our lands from the grip of terror. I dare say that today, no community in Nigeria is under the flag of Boko Haram, a monumental achievement that we must celebrate with you. The reduction in kidnapping incidents and the neutralization of over thousands of terrorists and insurgents remain another major testament to your patriotic zeal, your strength, and your determination to change the future of this country. Your dedication to fostering international relations paves the way for fruitful partnerships that will propel our nation forward. We are witnessing a resurgence in foreign direct investment, made possible by your visionary directives that ease the visa processes for Nigerians traveling to other countries. We are now beginning to have respect internationally. And at the same time, we welcome investors and tourists alike to our country. Your innovative approach in our different embassies and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs have opened new doors for Nigerians and its people. Today, Nigerians can get visa on arrival in many countries in the world. And for these diplomatic shuttles that have shown results, we thank you. The introduction of social welfare programs embodies your unwavering belief in uplifting the living standards of the ordinary citizens of this country. You remind us, sir, that our nation is not merely constructed on bricks and mortar, as you always say, but the resilience and determination of our people. Nigerians are taking notice of all your remarkable achievements, sir. You may not know this because the villa is very lonely. You have doubled and aggregated government revenues to over 18.3 trillion, reduced debt servicing expenditures from 97% of our income, which we use for debt servicing. Today we have reduced it to 68%. 68%. You have fulfilled $7.5 billion in foreign exchange obligations. $7.5 billion in foreign exchange obligations. We have increased oil production to about 1.8 million barrels per day, something you met at 900. We have launched the compressed natural gas initiative in order to ensure clean energy for Nigerians and ease of movement across the country. Your administration has processed over 45.6 billion naira worth of student loans, something that we used to hear of in other countries. in a very short time. You signed the national minimum wage law, you signed the national minimum wage bill into an act, and raised the national minimum wage of our dear country from a paltry, was it, Mr. Speaker, 21% to about 70,000 naira a month. And I want to thank our governors who followed suit and raised the bar, some 85,000, some 95,000, and still going, which shows the care that you have given direction that we should give to the vulnerable and the less privileged in our society. All this while providing over 570 billion naira in financial support to the states of the Federation. And I do know that the governors in private will acknowledge that they've received a lot of initiatives from you in this direction. Mr. President, we commend you on your groundbreaking tax reform initiatives. Though misunderstood, though many have not even opened any page, but they are sitting on television and doing a lot of just to assure you, sir, that the 4 tax reform bills, the Joint Revenue Board of Nigeria, Establishment Bill 2024, Nigeria Revenue Service, in fact, as I'm mentioning the bills now, many of them will be shocked because they never even knew. The Joint Revenue Board of Nigeria Establishment Bill, Nigeria Revenue Service Establishment Bill, Nigeria Tax Administration Bill, Nigeria Tax Bill represent a monumental shift in our fiscal landscape. It is disheartening that those who have not yet taken time to understand the initiative, the focus, are the ones shouting the loudest as critics. But we will make sure that we listen to Nigerians and dot the I's and cross the T's to the satisfaction of all Nigerians and for the benefit of this country. We will not kill any reform that you bring forward that will change the future of this country. We cannot do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. And therefore, I urge all Nigerians, especially those in public offices, to engage with these vital reforms thoughtfully, very thoughtfully. This initiative marks the first comprehensive tax reform Nigeria has had since independence, a very transformative opportunity for rejuvenating and small and medium enterprises and enhancing the livelihood of ordinary Nigerians. These reforms will not only improve Nigeria's revenue profile, but also create a more conducive and internationally competitive business environment, transforming our tax system to such that over 100 million Nigerians will be exempted from tax if they do not earn in business above 50 naira or 50 million naira in a year. Notably, your infrastructural renaissance has paved the way for many roads, including the coastal road, the crucial arteries in Abuja, capital city. Imagine Abuja now, looking almost like London and other parts of our country. These developments are not merely about concrete. These developments are not merely about concrete and asphalt. They represent the livelihood of our economy, connecting our people and fostering growth. This is why the relationship between the executive arm of government and the legislative arm of government is built on trust, faith, and unwavering patriotism. You have demonstrated through your actions, words, and demeanor that you are deserving of our trust and our public trust. Together, we shall continue on the path of nationalism and service to our country, ever mindful of our duty to the good people of this country. Your Excellency, we have noted the 2024 budget performance of about 50% for capital expenditure and about 48% for recurring expenses. Given these great achievements, we have deemed it necessary to extend the lifespan of the 2024 budget to June 30th, 2025. The enabling law for this extension will soon be placed before you for your assent as a testament to our appreciation for the great performance of the budget, ensuring that we build on the momentum so far created. Finally, sir, We commend your steadfast commitment to our collective and collaborative cooperation with the National Assembly to achieving your grand vision for Nigeria. Let me take this opportunity to stress the importance of the need for the honored ministers and heads of extra ministerial departments to respond promptly to requests from National Assembly whenever they are invited, particularly this period, to come and defend their sectoral allocations in the exercise of our legislative oversight. They should not see invitations as nuisance. They should know that any invitation is constitutional, and we also have constitutional powers to take further action where they refuse to appear. So, Mr. President, I wish to caution some of the ministers who are intransigent and who do not give respect to this hallowed chamber, the only place that shows democracy in the world. It is the National Assembly. So those who disregard invitations from National Assembly are not Democrats and therefore have no place in your government. We so submit, Mr. President. In spite of all achievements, Mr. President, and my great competitors, we must say it is not yet Uhuru. We are light years away from where we ought to be. Some rivers remain to be crossed. The pains Nigerians feel now are merely the pains of hardship occasioned by reforms, but let's look at those pains as pains of childbirth. The season of childbirth, immediately the child is born, rejoicing starts with the first smile of the child. I ask for your patience. I urge Nigerians to be patient, to cooperate with you, maintain faith in your vision, which will be for the betterment of this country. Mr. President, you cannot be everywhere. We are your eyes. 469 constituencies. We, the distinguished senators, honorable members of the House of Representatives, are your eyes in our constituencies and every corner of this nation. When our constituents struggle to afford rice, and they cannot, they come to us. When their shoes pinch as a result of wear and tear, and they cannot replace, they come to us. When the economic alarm sounds, they turn to us for succor. Therefore, we are committed to ensuring that we help you at the grassroots level. Let no one attempt to bring the counsel of Ahithophel to bear that constituency projects are scams. They are not. Those are the only things that Nigerians say in our various constituencies from the federal government of Nigeria. So I want to take a moment to appreciate the tireless efforts of the National Assembly members, both the senators and House of Representatives, who struggle on a daily basis to use their personal finances in order to help Mr. President when he's not available. Your untiring efforts in using your personal resources, your time, to assisting what the executive ought to have done wherever they are not available, remain the beacon of patriotism, altruism, and selfless ambition. That is why you sacrifice, and that's why your people brought you here. So embrace this moment, Mr. President. Together we'll build a nation that we will all be proud of. Let us march forward, united in purpose and unwavering in resolve, as we craft a future that reflects the very best of who we are, a nation of resilience, a nation of hope, and a nation of greatness, a nation of renewed hope. I welcome you, and I thank you for listening to us. Welcome to the National Assembly. May we now invite our distinguished president, a man of focus, a man who loves the National Assembly, the one that will support you to support your constituents, to now present the 2025 budget. On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand. Oh yeah. Shall stand. On your mandate. On your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand.
Thank you very much. Thank you.